Hi there, this is Pastor Tabitha Purple. I am doing our devotional series, our daily devotionals. It is week 2, series 2, if you like it like that, of our Corona Diaries devotionals. We're following a daily reading plan. The idea is that you can take this devotional, you can either listen to it for yourself, or you can call a friend and say, hey, listen to this for 4 or 5 minutes maximum, and then you can have a discussion and talk about it. So now that we've got that bit out of the way, let's look at our text. Our text for today is taken from Isaiah. It's taken from 57 verse 15, and I will read it for you. So Isaiah 57 verse 15. For the high and exalted one who lives forever, whose name is holy, says this: I live in a high and holy place, and with the oppressed and the lowly of spirit. Isn't this appropriate? You would literally think I'm not taking this off a daily calendar. I seriously am. I couldn't even believe it when I read it. Isaiah is such a powerful book. It's a prophetic book, which basically means that Isaiah spends time telling the truth. If we look at the Hebrew word for prophet, it is a truth teller. It is someone who can speak truth into a situation. That truth can be for then and there, or it can be for the future, or it can be in retrospect, or it can speak to multiple situations. And Isaiah has a way of speaking to multiple situations. And this one is about our Lord, our God, who sits in the highest and the holiest place, but he is right here with the lonely, with the lowly, with the oppressed. And for many people at this time, you could be feeling really sad, really down. This has taken a terrible toll on people's emotional well-being, spiritual well-being. You know, all the YouTube videos in the world are not going to help with that if you're not making contact with people and with God, because it will just be dragging you further down. And when you're on these videos, it's so important to get clarity as to what you're watching. Speak to somebody with it, with some understanding. And I think that's so important. One of the things that I love about this is it talks about a God who is near and who is present, who is not far away and distant. Sometimes people refer to God as him in the sky, when actually Isaiah says that God is with us. He is the God with us. He draws close to us. And so today I really want you to reflect on the fact that God is sitting with you. He is aching with you. He hurts for those people who are grieving. He hurts when there is loss. He hurts when there is isolation. Because you know, there is a story at the beginning of our Bible that says there were 2 people that were created, and God wanted to be in a relationship with them. He wanted them to rule and reign on this green and beautiful earth, and they chose their own way to isolate themselves from him, to hide from him, to choose their own path and their own wisdom. And in the end, the rest of the story tells us that we're all just trying to get back to that place of living in community with a God who is with us, not distant from us, not sitting above us in a far off place, but is with us and wants us to have that peace. So really, I would love you to reflect with somebody, what does that mean for you? Is God with you at this moment? Yes, he is. How does that make you feel? How does that tug at your heartstrings? How does that emotionally sit with you? How does that spiritually sit with you? How does that intellectually sit with you? These things are all connected and one. We try to separate them, and when we do, it has catastrophic consequences. So please just reflect. God is the God who sits with us. How are you going to engage with God today? Have a beautiful, blessed, and wonderful day. Bye-bye.